Also, if you look at the video and you look at the base of the shower pan was never reinforced, which means every time someone stepped into the shower, it would separate from the shower walls because there's nothing supporting it except the pipe.
How would they cover this up? I mean, this is a catastrophic event.
Yes.
The pipe busting is a catastrophic event. When did this happen? You claim it was the first time your child used it.
Well, actually, first time we turned on the shower, my child hadn't actually used the shower.
No, it didn't happen the other 150 times that you're turning on the shower.
Wait a second.
Right. Did it happen any of those times?
May I finish?
No, you may answer what I asked. Did it happen any of those times?
I didn't own the house before this.
Okay, when you tested the house and turned it on, I'm not asking you if it happened before you ever saw the house.
Right.
I'm asking you, when you went on that 2-hour, whatever it was, walkthrough, and you were turning on all the faucets, you turned them on and left them on for half an hour, which means if it's raining downstairs, you would probably know. Who else was in the house with her while this was going on?
It was myself, my broker, her best friend, her son.
Okay, so somebody's going to hear it raining. I realize that this is now open, and that's why it's so obvious, but, you know, it's pretty obvious. You know, the big old, you know, the water bubbling that you say happened so quickly that when I see it like that, it's because it happened so quickly. Well, then maybe the catastrophe happened while you owned it. And what I don't get is you had homeowners insurance.
Correct.
Until when?
Okay, so what happened was I forgot to cancel the homeowner's insurance. So after I found out there was a problem, I never canceled it because my lawyer said I failed to cancel it before because I just forgot to cancel it.
When did you cancel it?
I left it open as per my lawyer because he said that since you still own the home on July 31st through August 1st, and I never canceled it, to go through your homeowner. So my homeowner was willing to go there and inspect the house. However, Mrs. Goutavenir failed to contact my homeowner's insurance. I repeat.
Why would she contact your homeowner's insurance?
Because I no longer own the house anymore.
No, but I mean, did you ever get from your lawyer the name of her homeowners and their phone number?
I believe we got it in like October or November. We got it much later.
You did not get it in July, August?
No, because I would have at that point utilized that instead of taking the hit myself. As a matter of fact, because of this.
What evidence you said you had an email that proved that you sent that information to your lawyer?
Correct.
Do you have an email from your lawyer, who is your representative, sending the email to her lawyer saying, here's their homeowner's information?
This is one of them, but I can show you.
It's dated what?
This is dated September 25th, and then the repeat.
From whom to whom? From your lawyer to their lawyer?
Correct, and then a repeat one on November 16th to their lawyer.
What are the lawyer letters saying? Are they giving the information? Hand that to my bailiff, please.
It shows on that particular letter, it just states that.
Okay, so her lawyer wrote your lawyer on November 16th to say the adjuster from the company is, and gave a name of the adjuster. So an adjuster means somebody from that company has been assigned to investigate this as a name and number. Why are you telling me that you've never made a claim?
I have not made
Please have, and her lawyer tells your lawyer, please have your client contact him immediately. He has been waiting for the call since the last time we discussed.
I don't know anything about it because nobody reached out to me. I believe that he was told to reach out to my adjuster because I have a public adjuster. Their adjuster is supposed to reach out to my adjuster.
Lawyers talk to lawyers. They don't reach to clients. And
what I'm trying to say is an adjuster speaks to an adjuster.
Well, then who did your adjuster talk to if not her lawyer? And why didn't he get the information?
Really, they did not discuss it with one another, whatever that reason.
That breaks my heart because I know you're out all this money, and it does. It breaks my heart. Because I don't get it. There's somebody trying to give you the information of her, and I don't even know what would happen. I mean, there's an actual human assigned. Have they denied the claim, or did they close it because she never contacted them?
They closed it.
Who made the claim? Did you open
a claim? I did. I have it here.
When did you open a claim?
Someone needs a serious adjustment. Will the plaintiff get $3,500? Judge Millian rules next.
I know you're a liar. She is a liar.
Covers up a water leak. Can they be socked with punitive damages when they sell the house?
That's kind of half and half because you, as the buyer, would want to get those damages or get that money back, but the contract is binding. So once you pay,
The contract is binding, but I'm talking about when you cover something up, it's like fraud.
Yeah, they're definitely hiding it, and they should pay for, the damages that they're hiding.
It's really a crappy thing to do, isn't it? It's just a crappy thing.
Yes, it's deceit. Yes, of course. They're lying and that they should be responsible.
It's deceitful, huh?
Yes.
It really is. Going inside the courtroom.
I opened the claim on August 15th.
I'll tell you what I think you people should do. You need to make a claim on her homeowners, and then you need to release this $3,500, which then would settle this case in front of me, and you need to withdraw your claim for additional damages because it's not looking good for you right here. Because you don't have the evidence it would take to show me they knew something. But against the insurance company, what you'd have to prove the insurance for an insurance claim is just that it happened on their watch. And that's the stuff you're able to prove well, with like mold that's that extensive or whatever else you've got to show. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm ordering the money in escrow to go back to them, okay? And I'm ruling against you on the additional money. You still have a right to go over the homeowners because it's a different issue. I'm gonna ask you to forward to the court proof of your coverage up to whatever point your coverage was, okay? Whether it's August, September, October, November. I just want it because I want to convey it to her. But the $3,500 is going back to the plaintiff. And on your countersuit,
Yeah, well, you certainly learned something in court today. Okay.
Thank you.
And you'll give them the $3,500 back.
Yes. Have a great
Okay,
day.
thank you very much. Okay, now, Lisa and Brian are on their way. What an ordeal you've been through.
Yeah.
If you'll step back and thank you, everyone. We'll get a good picture of you. We didn't hear much from you in court. Your wife took the whole ball. You were handling most of this, weren't you?
Yes.
Okay, and you obviously feel sorry for him, don't you?
Of course I do. This was never our intention. Obviously having a leak, is horrible, but we knew nothing about it.
Okay. You happy now?
Yes, I
Everything
am.
okay where you're
Yes.
living now?
Yes,
Very
everything
good.
is all
Okay.
good.
Judge saw through most what was going on. I'm happy with the
Very
decision.
good. Thank you so much.
Thank
You
you.
signed some documents outside. That's a fascinating case, Harvey. What do you think about this one?
So, look, what the judge is saying is that you go to the insurance company because you don't have to show blame or anything like that. All you have to do is prove damage. And that will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.
This is the plaintiff, Joseph Arena. He says he used to work for the defendant driving a taxi cab, but became increasingly uncomfortable working for him because he doesn't play by the rules. He uses expired taxi medallions with expired licenses. So he quit. Now the guy won't return the $500 security deposit he gave him when he started. And that's not fair. He's seeking justice today in this court. That's why he's suing. This is the defendant, Hamdi Arturan. He says he took a security deposit from the plaintiff because he has worked for him on and off for about 3 years and is very unreliable. The security was taken for instances when the plaintiff is late or doesn't show up for the job, which happens a lot with him. Sure enough, he kept showing up late for work. His security has been eaten up by all the tardiness, and he's entitled to nothing. He's accused of having a checkered reputation.
All parties, please enter in.
why did you go back? The Uber thing didn't work out?
It wasn't working out. The prices for drivers are ridiculous.
The real problem was that the plaintiff was a problem employee. It's the case of you talking to me.
Thank you. Douglas. Joseph Arena, you are suing your former boss, Hamdi Arturan, for $500, a balance of a security deposit that he refuses to repay you. What's going on?
On October 25th of 17, I was going to work for Mr. Arturan. I had worked for him previously, and I had left about a year ago. At the time, the company wasn't doing so well, and Uber was the new big thing with driving. So I was embarking on that on my own time, got my own TLC license with my own money. When he found out about this, he decided he was sending me home. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to. I said, look, I just want to drive.
Are you talking about when you stopped working for him originally? Okay, well, at some point, apparently all is forgiven, and you start working for him again. When is that? How many months later?
It's about a year later, October 25th. I said, look,
okay, and why did you go back? The Uber thing didn't work out?
It wasn't working out. Their prices for drivers are ridiculously low, and it just wasn't for me anymore.
Uber drivers are so happy. So, I mean, maybe they haven't figured out what you figured out yet, right? I don't know. In any event,
yeah.
So you go back to work for him, and what does he tell you?
He told me, look, I do need a driver, and I am from that area. I grew up around there. I know the area.
So he hires you, but
he says you have to leave $1,000 security deposit.
What does that mean?
It's ridiculous to me.
But why did you do it?
Well, at the time, I did need the job, and I figured if I get everything in writing...
Why did he want you to leave a security deposit?
Because I left abruptly the first time. That's why I bought the house.
So he wanted you to give him 2 weeks' notice?
2 weeks' notice.
That's what the security deposit was?
Correct.
What was the security deposit? I've never heard of that in my life. I've been doing this a long time. What was the security deposit about?
The security deposit was for the days which he was going to be late for the job.
Okay, is there a written document about the security deposit?
Yes.
Do you have it?
I don't.
Hold on. Do you have it?
I don't.
Why not?
Because I was the one receiving the money and I signed the paper.
No, I know, but if you're being sued for it, so you would think you would keep a legal document. Is it because you don't want to see what's written on it? Let me see the security deposit, quote unquote. So what's your theory? That when someone's late, rather than not paying them, you get to fine them?
Welcome back to the People's Court next case, and the docket, the plaintiff hired the defendant to wire an outdoor shed, and says the guy lied, said he had a license and did a gnarly job. But the defendant says his work was A-okay, even if it wasn't done to code. It's the case of liar wire.
John Magnano, you are suing Phil Robinson, your former electrician, for $1,498.75 that you say you had to pay extra to correct his work. You have a counterclaim against him for $1,500 for the work that you did that he had to correct. Okay, tell me what's going on.
Okay, I had a shed delivered to my house in summer 2015, I believe it was. The following year, I decided to add electric to it and do my outside electric, the box. And Phil's a neighbor of my son's. He's done some electrical work, and my son said, Phil's looking for some work. So I asked Phil, give me a price, and he gave me a price of $1,000.
For what?
To do that service and to run a line to the...
For both?
Yes.
Okay, do you have anything in writing?
No, he gave me nothing. This was just an agreement we had.
Okay. How long did it take him to do it?
Probably about 6 or 7 days at least.
6 or 7 days of, let me do this. Let me go with one person at a time. And then, because you're going to disagree with everything the guy says, I can tell you that already. Right. 6 or 7 days of each day him being there, or he did it all 6 or 7 days?
No, he did it all 6 or 7 days. There was times like he had to leave a little bit, but it was pretty consistent, yes.
Okay. So you had a guy working there for 6 or 7 solid days, and you wanted to pay him only $1,000?
Well, for the job, yeah, that's what he gave me the price for. That job doesn't usually take, from what I understand, that job does not take 6 or 7 days.
Why did it take so long?
You have to ask him. He blew up my pool timer. He fixed it. I went to turn off. It blew off. He blamed me for that. Things like that. But I mean, it was consistent.
All right, so he got you a new panel. There's no problem.
No, I bought the panel.
Okay, but you installed that, and there's no problems with that.
Well, no, there was.
What was the problem with the panel?
Everything. Things kept blowing up, and it just wasn't.
What does blowing up mean to you? Because blowing up to me is.
I mean, a lot of sparks would happen. Like I said,
visual sparks.
Yeah, visual sparks. Like I said, the pool table in the thing itself. I almost got electrocuted with my charger for my timer.
Why isn't there a lawsuit to repair that? Or
he eventually fixed everything, but it took that long. Phil, the defendant, he did fix everything.
Okay. Have you had a problem with the panel that he fixed eventually?
I had a couple things that after it got fixed, it started working again. But I mean, per se, no. I mean, everything was okay at that point.
Okay. But you're out in your yard, and there's an inspector inspecting your neighbor's property.
Right.
And you walk out into the yard. Why? I usually hide under the bed when the inspectors are in the neighborhood. Why were you walking out into the yard to chit-chat with the inspector?
No, I wasn't. I just got a letter from him. I bought a shed that the variance was too high, and the people that delivered it should have told me that. So when the inspector came over, because he was looking at the fence with my neighbor, he said, do you have a permit for that? He said, I said, no, I didn't know I needed one because I'm just replacing a shed with a shed. He said, well, that looks like it may be too high. So I went to the township, did all the paperwork, got the permit, and when they saw I had electrical, they said, we're going to send the electrical inspector out as well.
And that's where the problem
That's where the problem was.
Because you hadn't had an actual problem yourself.
No.
With the electric. And you had had that electric for how long?
About a year.
Okay.
About a year.
Okay. Now, you have a very different story. Yes. According to you, he hires you to do what at $1,000?
In August of 2015, his son approached me and asked me if I'll do a service upgrade for him. So I said yes. He said, how much would it cost? I said $1,000. So then, during the job, while I was doing the service upgrade, he asked me if I would wire the shed. So I told him yes, it would cost more money. No problem.
How much more money?
$1,500.
Did you tell him that then?
Yes, I just certainly did.
Do you have contracts?
No, there's no contract over here.
Why are there no contracts?
Because I was doing a favor for a friend.
Well, that's not a favor for a friend. You want to get paid. And you can't get paid because now he says you never told him it would be more money. And you ended up walking away without getting that other $1,500.
And not only did I walk away without getting that $1,500.
Right. So, in other words, you want me to believe that there was a deal for an additional $1,500, but you walked away from it and never sued him, never pursued it?
What happened was, he was a bully during that time, Your Honor.
He was a what?
A bully. And I didn't feel like being bothered with him, so I figured I'd just take the loss. That's why I walked away. And as far as the
But don't you have anything, not a text, not an email, anything quoting the job where he says okay, anything? If you're not the paper-carrying type and you don't want to write actual contracts, why don't you send a text or an email confirming the agreement and have him say, please respond and tell me that that's okay?
Because this
is what happens. This is why I'm so busy. Okay? Yeah. Because tell me what, you don't hear from him in how many years?
2.5, Your Honor.
Okay, and then you hear from him and he says what?
That I almost burned his house down and I walked with the wrong wiring and I need to come over and fix it.
And then what do?
So
now, you're not a licensed electrician.
No, at that point I panicked.
Okay.
So I called a friend of mine.
You're either going to do it for free and then I would never have met you, or you want $2,300, in which case I'm going to meet you.
Come visit us and be part of the global audience of the People's Court. Spend some time with Judge Miliano. For free tickets, call 1-888-780-8587.
Summers are hot, but lucky for us, one of our favorite kids.
It's an electrician to do electrical work on your home. What do you say?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Who can answer why not?
Because at the end of the day, if someone comes to your house and they're not licensed and they mess up your things, you can't be mad because they're not licensed that they mess it up.
I'm asking, shouldn't you hire a non-licensed person if it's way cheap?
Absolutely not. I think that it should be licensed. If it's your house, your home, your homeowner, it should be licensed. It should be legit.
Okay, fair enough. Going inside the courtroom.
Call a buddy of mine, and he's willing to do the work.
And he's licensed.
So
you bring him in.
He looks at the job, looks at everything, and says, okay, he'll do it for me.
Okay. And how much is it going to cost?
He was charging like $2,300. It was at that point that...
Wait, will he do it for you, or he wanted to take a job and get paid $2,300? What did he want?
It was kind of sort of both.
No, it can't be. See, that's the problem. That's why we have contracts. It can't be kind of sort of both. You're either going to do it for free, and then I would never have met you, or you want $2,300, in which case I'm going to meet you. Because he's angry because he says all this was included.
Exactly, right, and I understand that.
So what happened? Kind of, sort of, what happened?
So then my friend talked to him, and they had some words and disagreements, and my buddy decided not to do the work at all because he figured that he didn't like you.
Okay.
And then it was at that point that he decided to let me back in the house. Because he told me at first he didn't want me back in the house. I was like, fine, I'll just let my friend do it. But when I saw how much it was going to actually cost, that's when we had the problem, the disagreements. And then I told my buddy, he said, well, I'll do it. And then he talked to John, and then John said, well, I don't want to put back in the house. So then he said, well, okay, which I understood. You know, I wasn't fighting him on that, but you can't have your cake and eat it too. So I told him, no, you're not going to, I'm not going to pay you to do it if he's not going to let me back in the house to at least make him whole again. And then
so were you going to pay your friend?
It was at that point that I wasn't, so I started thinking back around, and then I realized that I had never been paid for the job in the first place.
Okay, so but that's kind of fishy. You know how it sounds fishy that Eureka, I wasn't paid 3 years ago.
Because I understood that, and I realized that, but what happened was I had panicked.
Show me the receipt. So what What was does the new electrician spell out in the receipt what the problem was?
Oh, yes.
And does the inspector spell out what the problem was?
Yes.
Let me see. What was the problem?
The problem was I ran the wrong size wire to the panel. I'm sorry, the wrong type of wire to the panel. It was 4 wire needed, I used 3 wire.
Which means what could happen?
This is just one estimate and then.
Bad things.
Yeah,
It's not going to be good things.
No, it's not good things.
I'm not going to win the lottery when you do that.
No.
Right. Who is that nice lady?
That's my mom.
That's your mom?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
You look good. Very good. Okay, one estimate's for 3,500,
Yes.
and one estimate is for 1,432.
Right.
Did you hire this person? Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
And the person did the
Yes.
work. All right. Mr. Robinson, I feel bad for you, but this is kind of a slam dunk. You know?
I don't know about that, Your Honor.
I kind of do know about that. Because whether you were supposed to get paid $2,500 or $1,000, which, you know, I gotta tell you, you don't have a strong case on I was supposed to get paid $2,500. Especially because you never said boo about it in 2.5 years. But, you know, if the work was done wrong, the work was done wrong. That's what it costs to get the work done right. And you couldn't get somebody to do it for cheaper or free or whatever else was gonna be bartered, whatever you whatever you're gonna do with your friend. At the end of the day, the man is out that in order to get that job fixed. And on your counterclaim, for the reasons we've already discussed, you know, you're kind of out of gas on that.
Your Honor.
Do you have any proof that you were supposed to get paid $2,500?
The fact of the matter is, he knew that the job was going to cost more than $1,000.
Were you ever told the job was going to cost $2,500? Okay, now prove he did.
That's ridiculous.
Right, that's where we are. Okay? Because no one's going to hire, I can hire a licensed contractor if I'm going to shell out $3,000. They've got insurance. I think he knows you're a pal of his son's who lives in the neighborhood. I know he knows that. I know that. But at the end of the day, he's still at least got, you know, that doesn't excuse, that excuses, he can't say, I thought he'd get a permit. I'm suing him for the permit. He knows he didn't get a permit. He's a big boy. But that doesn't excuse you from doing the job right.
But how's he out the money, Your Honor, if he never paid the money?
Because you aren't able to prove to me that he was supposed to pay the money. This is something that is coming up for the very first time in history when he is claiming the money against you.
But by the mere fact that I was there for the days that I was there,
that's not going to do it for me. That's not going to do it for me. It's not going to do it for me. Especially if you're having problems while you're there. It could be you're there 7 days because you're not that confident.
No.
It could be, I'm saying it could be. Could be that you couldn't find your glasses or the full thing happened and distracted you or you had to work. Whatever it is, I can't, that is why I asked the question.
He blew it up.
That is why I asked the question, how many days of work was it? However, look, protect yourself and write contracts. If you're not going to write contracts, write texts, you know, get it confirmed some way and have proof of what your dealings are. But then when you walk away from it and it never comes up, and the first time it comes up is 2.5 years later.
Well, because you're honestly,
okay, we can whine all we want, but it's not going to change the case. In this case, I rule in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of the $1,498.75 on the counterclaim 0, because you're just not bringing me the proof. I deal in proof. I feel bad for you, but I deal in proof. Okay. Good luck, folks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So the plaintiff prevails on his suit. The defendant loses on the countersuit. I think you learned from him.
I learned a lot.
Yeah. And not only that, do you think you did everything right? You know, or do you think you made some mistakes?
I made some mistakes.
You did? You shouldn't take a job like that.
No.
You learned. Okay, thank you very much. Right. Sorry. All right. Mr. Mignano, I think you learned something too from this.
Yes, I did. Make sure that the person is qualified to do the job, first of all, and maybe not go with a friend of someone because you know.
Fair enough. Congratulations on both ends. You learned something good. Thank you very much. Harvey?
Well, I got to tell you.